Climate-denying Senator James Inhofe decided he would once again try to prove to the Senate that global warming is a hoax. This time, using props.
In case we have forgotten, because we keep hearing that 2014 has been the warmest year on record, I asked the chair, you know what this is? It's a snowball. And that's just from outside here. So it's very, very cold out, very unseasonable. So here, Mr. President, catch this.
It's cold outside. Here's a snowball. Climate change is a hoax. What are you going to do? I've got proof. It's a snowball. Checkmate, scientists. That's his proof, man. That's their proof. Now, of course, he's doing this stunt to try and say, no, well, climate change, it's a hoax, it's conspiracy, it's not real. It snowed outside, or it snowed a little bit less, or whatever than you said it was. Therefore, climate change is a hoax. Now, there's actually data out there that completely disproves that from actual scientists, instead of, just random Senator Jackass here with a snowball. And some of this data comes from the National NOAA's National Climate Data Center. Now, they seem more reputable. And they said, Thomas Carl, director of the Climate Data Center, says that there was a considerable amount of area where we saw the record highest temperatures observed. Now, he argues that, oh, yeah, they said it was the highest, the warmest year on record, 2014, but I've got a snowball right here that says otherwise, right? Well, what's funny is that, according to the data, the highest record temperatures were in Europe and oceans. Now, oceanic warming is actually a really, really important part, and it's actually one of the more dangerous parts of climate change. When the oceans warm, things get worse. The ice melts faster. Underneath the glaciers, there's ocean acidification. There's everything kind of gets messed up. Remember, our planet's 70% water. When the oceans get warmer, that's a problem. Data very clearly shows, according to scientists, that the ocean's waters are warming. Not only that, but in 2014, Australia had record-breaking land temperatures. On land. I remember they had to actually develop a new color to show the heat on the heat maps. They needed a new color. It was so goddamn hot. But no. Once again, I have a snowball. No climate change. It's a hoax. Okay. More data. Now, according to Dr. Carl, not all areas of the globe recorded temperatures above the average. There were some parts that were actually cooler and some parts that were warmer. Though on an average, everything was still warmer. He said, quote, there were actually some areas that were cooler, particularly across some parts of the United States that were much cooler than average. But that was overwhelmed by the far greater proportion of land and ocean areas that was much warmer than average or record temperatures. So basically, even if the land was not as hot, last year, for 2014, the oceans made up the difference because there is more ocean than there is land. They added that all together, and it shows that 2014 is the hottest year on record so far, and we are on record. We are on a path to continue warming, whether or not Senator Inhofe likes it or not,